Welcome back to the Archive Network. Aurelius here, with Malik, curators of the Conflict Archive. We left First Punic War last time, and yet the price of victory is almost beyond measure. Today we pick up where we left off. In the year 249 before the Common Era, Rome's pride is shattered at Drepana. The Roman fleet, once so bold, finds itself trapped in a brutal clash. Ships sink beneath the waves, lives lost in moments. The Mediterranean, once a symbol of power, turns into a graveyard. The weight of defeat hangs heavy in the air.
Aurelius, you paint a grim picture, and rightly so. But remember, this isn't just about ships sinking into the depths of the ocean. It was about the human cost. Men drowned not only as soldiers but as fathers and sons, leaving families shattered. Their cries mingled with the waves, lost forever in the vastness. We can't forget those personal stories, the faces behind the names. That's the true price of Rome's hubris, the toll it takes on real lives.
The chaos at Drepana was truly catastrophic. Roman ships, laden with the corvus, struggled to maneuver against the nimble Carthaginian vessels that darted around them like shadows. Adherbals' tactics were nothing short of masterful. The Punic navy struck with precision, exploiting every Roman weakness. In moments like these, we see the harsh reality of warfare. Empires rise on the backs of victories, but they can just as easily tumble into defeat when the tides shift against them.
But you overlook the aftermath. In Carthage, the victory at Drepana ignited a flame of hope. Hamilcar Barca arrived, a forceful commander ready to exploit Rome's weakness. The people celebrated, but their joy masked a deeper issue. Victory led to violence across Sicily, and civilians suffered the most. War isn't just waged on the battlefield.
True, Hamilcar was a crucial figure. His relentless raids instilled fear deep within the Roman camps, making them tremble at night. But his actions came with a heavy price. Our treasury was depleted. Mercenaries found themselves unpaid, and without their loyalty, mutiny began to spread like wildfire. This cycle of violence only escalated the suffering for everyone involved. War has a way of consuming all in its path, leaving nothing but devastation behind.
But Aurelius, you focus too much on the grand strategy. The suffering of those caught in the crossfire is what truly defines this conflict. Families were torn apart in an instant, communities devastated beyond repair. Entire neighborhoods lay in ruins. The war morphed into an assault on the very land we once cherished. Fields that once flourished turned to ashes, and the price of vengeance was paid in blood. It's the faces of the lost that haunt us, not just the battles fought.
You're not wrong about the devastation. Still, the resilience of Rome is noteworthy. The Senate sought aid from the wealthy elite, selling jewels and even land to gather resources. They rebuilt their fleet, piece by piece, and that's no small feat. Roman ingenuity shines through in moments like these. They didn't just wallow in their losses. They learned, adapted, and transformed defeat into a renewed drive for victory. This is how great powers endure and thrive, even in the darkest times.
But that rebuilding came at a cost. The wealthy were asked to sacrifice, yes. But what of the common folk? They bore the brunt of this war, facing starvation and loss. The shipyards thundered with activity, yet the true toll was hidden beneath the surface. Every ship launched was built on a foundation of suffering.
The fleet that emerged was lighter, faster. We made the bold choice to abandon the corvus, and it changed everything. Roman sailors trained with grim determination, practicing day and night, haunted by the memory of past defeats. When we faced our adversaries again at the Aegates Islands, we were ready. We had transformed our losses into strength, forged into something formidable. It was a testament to our resilience and adaptability, proving once again that we learn, we evolve, and we rise.
Yet, even in that readiness, the fear of what they had lost lingered. The Aegates Islands were a battleground not just of ships but of souls. The stormy weather mirrored the turmoil within. Yes, The Romans were victorious, but the cost was heavy. Lives lost, families broken. This was the reality behind the glory.
The final clash saw the Punic fleet crumble under unexpected discipline. Roman sailors fought like wolves, their ferocity unmatched. Yet, even in victory, an eerie silence reigned over the waters. The treasury of Carthage lay empty, stripped bare by the relentless conflict. As envoys approached Rome in desperation, we realized something profound. The war had ended, but the scars remained deep. Every victory comes at a price, and history remembers not just the triumphs but the toll they take.
Exactly, Aurelius. And that price isn't just counted in gold or glory. Look at Sicily. It's a land in ruins. Whole villages lie in ashes, families torn apart. The aftermath of war is a haunting specter that lingers long after the battle's end. Yes, Rome may have emerged victorious, but the people on both sides are left carrying the heavy burden of loss. It's a painful reminder that every conflict takes a toll on human lives, on real, everyday folks.
The old world has perished, and in its wake, something new is stirring. Rome stands victorious, but the challenge of rebuilding lies ahead. We must face the reality of a shattered world, and the Senate has its work cut out. This conflict has reshaped the Mediterranean, leaving scars and lessons. The echoes of these battles will resonate for generations to come, reminding us that history isn't just about triumph. It's about the hard choices that follow.
That's where we leave it this time. First Punic War continues. The story isn't finished yet. Find the full series on the Conflict Archive, part of the Archive Network. We'll be back with the next chapter.